What's up, online shoppers? This awesome little dehumidifier has got a spot of honor in my living room. So I want to share with you some questions I had that I figured out along the way in case you might have those same questions too. Now this model here is the NineSky CT2 dehumidifier that uses advanced semiconductor technology to efficiently remove moisture from the air. How much can it remove from the air? Well, it can remove 95 ounces per day from the air. What is the functionality like of this little machine? Well, it has two modes. One is a high efficiency mode. It's going to pull the moisture from the air more efficiently. It's also going to be louder because of that. It also has a night mode, and the night mode is really quiet. It's like under 30 decibels of noise, no lights, and it makes it a really nice little model to keep in a bedroom to remove the moisture and keep your bedroom sleeping arrangements at optimal conditions. The beep tells you that it's on, and I could already feel the fan working right here. Now, this has a really cool function, and the function is the light setting right here. Now, because I had the light setting turned on before, when I power this back up again and turn it on, it goes to the lighted setting. So how many lights does it have? There is a little LED right inside here, and it cycles through 7 different colors from red all the way through the yellows and then to the blues. So you get a whole bunch of different colors: purples, greens, blues, reds, oranges, yellows. Really nice. And you do have the option of also changing it to just one color. So when it's cycling through, if there's a color that you want it to stick on, all you have to do is press the light button again, and it will freeze at whatever color you have there. And then you can enjoy that color pulsing until you change your mind and press the button again. Will this dehumidifier always take 95 ounces of water out every day? The answer to that one is no. How much humidity it removes from the air depends on how humid your air is and also what the temperature is. So a temperature that's pretty hot and thick and humid, it's going to take a lot more moisture out than a temperature that's hanging out around 60 degrees and not quite as humid as far as what the relative humidity is in the air inside your house and outside your house. How can you extend the lifetime of your dehumidifier? One thing that you can do is make sure that you're not running it continuously without giving it a break. What the manufacturer recommends is that you let it run full 24 hours, that you shut it off for 10 minutes, let it rest, let the motor cool down, and then you can plug it in again and let it run for another 24 hours. That's a good way to make sure that your machine has a chance to reset and cool off, and that is going to extend the lifetime of your dehumidifier. Will the dehumidifier ever shut off? Well, it will shut off when the receptacle in here is completely full. It will also appear to not be working if your temperature is below 59 degrees or above 104, and if the humidity isn't enough for it to actually pull anything from the air. So it might seem like it's not working, but it's just that the conditions aren't really optimal for there to be a lot of humidity in the air. Now, does this shut off automatically? Here's the answer to that. It will shut off automatically when the reservoir in here is full, but you don't have to worry about it overflowing because there are 2 ways that it's going to trigger you to go and empty the receptacle. One, this light in here is going to turn a solid red, and you won't be able to let it run anymore until you empty the receptacle. And also, it's going to emit a beep, beep, beep warning noise that tells you it's time to empty the receptacle. Here's another question. Can this be directly piped into a drain? And the answer to that is yes. I'm going to show you how. Shut it off. We're going to pull this out. Now, something kind of cool. This has a nice little lip in here for you to stick your hands in. And also of note, I love this little hand grip. It makes it easy for emptying. So we're just going to pull this out. And here is the receptacle that collects the water. It has a really nice little lid that just has a finger hole for removing it, pops off really easy, and there's the lid and there's the opening. Now you can see that it has a little float right here, and what happens is as the water raises, the float comes up and up and up, and you can see that little flap right there. It will go down and it will shut off the dehumidifier. So that's going to give you that auto shut off that I talked about. Now, as far as directly piping this into a drain, here is where you can do that. Right here is a little plug, And if you take that plug out, you can actually put a drain pipe in here and directly pipe your dehumidifier into a drain so you never have to empty the receptacle or worry about overflow. How easy is this little dehumidifier to clean? Super easy. You just saw me take it out of the dehumidifier itself. This here cleans up like a dream. There aren't any really tight corners that I can't get a sponge into to sanitize this. And I'm really happy with how easy it is to just pull it out, clean it up really quick with nice soapy water, and then pop it back in and we're good to go. How do I know if I've put the tub correctly into the dehumidifier? Well, when you put it in, it's actually going to make a noise. Listen. That beep tells you that you've properly reinstalled the receptacle for collecting the water and you're not going to have any overflows or leaks. Are there any other special features with this machine? Well, it does have an auto shut off so that if it gets knocked around or jostled, it will shut off and you will have to turn it back on. Another question you might have is, how can I improve the efficiency of my little dehumidifier? Well, there's a couple things that you can do. First of all, it's a really good idea to keep it in a room where the doors are closed because it can really work at pulling the moisture from that room. Another thing that you can do is make sure that the intake and the output at the front and back of the dehumidifier are not blocked and that you don't have it pushed in a tight corner, because it's going to have better airflow and it'll be better able to remove the moisture from your room. I hope that clears up any questions you might have about this little dehumidifier. It is absolutely awesome. I am so happy with the impact it's had, how much more comfortable it is in the spaces where we have it plugged in. I've had it in my laundry room. I put it in my living room. It's just been really reliable. I love that it's stylish. It's got this really sleek kind of a powdered charcoal gray finish to it. The lights are cool, especially at nighttime when there's a little bit less light in the living room. It flashes through the cycle of lights and I think it's kind of a soothing, relaxing, chill kind of vibe. And I love how easy it is to operate. If you're looking for a great little dehumidifier that does all those things and has these features that I've just told you about, this one here is definitely a family favorite at my house. What's up, everyone? Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you taking the time to check out my product reviews. It means a lot. Now, if you want to get your hands on that really great product I just showed you, I've linked it for you in the description below. Make sure you don't miss any more fresh product reviews by clicking subscribe and turning on your notifications. That way you'll get notified every time I post fresh content. And if you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, because that way YouTube knows you want to see more of my content. By the way, don't forget to cannonball and do what you love.